Welcome to Newosphere. My name's Gordon Burke and I'm spending the afternoon with Tania Browitt from Tania Browitt Creative. Now Tania is an internationally renowned photographer and an artist, and she actually merges the two together, so photography as art as well as photography. So Tania is a commercial photographer, but her absolute passion, her bent is for the photograph as an artwork, and she teaches that in her school through Tania Browitt Creative. And having seen some of the photographic work that Tania does, it's truly inspiring. In fact, you just immerse yourself in the images, and there is just so much meaning in every image that Tania takes that I've seen. And she's regarded internationally, she's exhibited internationally, and so it's great that she's here in Sydney sharing some time with Newosphere. And Tania, welcome to Newosphere.
Thanks, Gordon. Nice intro. Yeah, the creative vision, really.
Cool. And so how did you come around that creative vision? Where did it come from? I gather it's come from your childhood?
Sure. It's definitely come from childhood. Growing up in a really creative family, and being fostered creatively, like with my mum. My mum's basically a really amazing artist herself.
Wow.
Collage, painting, and so really that was very much really nurtured in me, and I think that's really, really important. Because it was like, it's like a plant or a seed you plant and then you water it and you nurture it and enable your child to do whatever they like. And obviously my parents saw that, I have this creative edge, and so they just, kept fostering it and saying you can be whatever you like to be. And I was like, wow, I love drawing, I love painting, and I really, really like photography. And that's how it began. But it really began as, I would sit like meditating, but my meditation was my art, and still is. So I would draw a lot, and from my drawings, they became sort of really realistic and photographic in a way. And then I went to, it was actually in high school. I had this amazing teacher that was really creative with photography, and we went into the darkroom. And so whilst we were in the darkroom, that is really where it was like a lightning bolt. I was like, oh, this is magic. And the darkroom is magic. So it sort of evolved from there. And then I just remember running home one day going, oh, I know what I want to do. I want to be a creator and be creative with the camera.
Wow.
And that's how it began.
And we've had discussions about that creative journey, the fact that being nurtured is so important.
Yeah.
And that having the ability and the freedom and the belief that you can create anything in your life that you want to create, if you believe and are supported in that dream.
And the support's really important, and I think that when you are really nurtured and your family's right around you saying, we really care and respect and love you, and what is it that you really want to do? Let's go for it. What is it? And so I guess for me, I was really blessed in that way, because my mother was so creative and could see all our creations as children, and was like, I will, give you the journey you need to go on and support the journey. And
it's amazing. I've actually sat at the back of one of Tania's classes with a group of students, and watching her inspire and lead and draw out from the people in that room of all different ages exactly what you've just spoken about, that you're doing that for people that potentially are a little concerned in their own ability, are a little concerned in their own self-belief and self-love, and then watching you light that room up and just draw from all the participants in your work.
Yeah, I think the one thing when I'm in a mentor capacity, see, when I teach, it's really mentoring. And when I'm in a mentoring capacity, that just breathing over the top of someone's shoulder and saying, I believe in you, is probably the most empowering thing a lecturer, a teacher, a mentor could ever do. And when people hear that, their energy changes and they just start growing just like a flower. Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, someone believes in me. And the power of those words are infinite. And then the journey begins, and I start working every single week with people on their creative vision, their creative mission and soul's purpose. And I think the soul's purpose is absolutely essential to be understood and also to be released.
Yeah.
And I seem to be able to unlock those two exceptionally well with the people that come and see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've witnessed to it, sitting, as I said, sitting in the back of your class and seeing just the way you unleash people's creativity and really the sense of purpose piece. You know, this is really what I'm on the planet to do.
Yeah, like it's like, well, you know, if people come to me, I go, why are you here? Like, you know, what's the passion? What's the desire? What wakes you up every day? And I always say, if you're going to get up every day, do something that you really love and that you really, truly are going to be inspired by or cherish within your heart. And that's really what I'm trying to do, is balance this vision they have and release the blocks in them so that this vision can ignite like moss to a flame, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
And people, you know, they come with lots of things sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's the fun.
That's part of the journey.
It is.
Well, Tania, thank you. Thank you for sharing that piece. It's really amazing. And just to watch you do that in your class is fantastic. And so, well, thank you for joining us today on Newosphere. It's really great to have Tania share, you know, where her creative vision and creative purpose and passions come from, and share it here with the Newosphere community. So, thanks again for joining us on Newosphere. With gratitude, Gordon Burke.